And now, on to our feature presentation.
We start the movie with an ordinary egg, but this is no ordinary egg. This egg has arms. Then the title of the movie appears. If you can read it, good for you. If not, it says Jurassic World. This kid is too busy staring at saucy dino pics to notice his mom walking in. Having grown tired of his obsession, the mother sends him away. Also, his brother is there, because mama don't feel like dealing with his shit. Little Timmy is amazed that this place has stairs that move on their own. Suddenly, a wild ginger appears. She heads to the lab to see if they've discovered a cure for terminal gingerness. Meanwhile, Timmy is way too excited to scoop the giant dinosaur litter box. At the Ginger Medical Containment and Treatment Center, the woman checks in on one of the patients. She checks his vitals as the ginger silently watches from his containment terrarium. Here we meet Dr. Handsome McStrongman.
Sup, dudes?
So the ginger, whom we shall call Ginger, calls a random number on her cellophone. A woman picks up and says hello. Ginger tells her she loved her in the movie Foxy Brown. The poor woman breaks down and says she's got the wrong Greer. Then little Timmy runs off again and gets excited to discover that this place has see-through walls. Satisfied with yet another successful prank call, she meets up with Dr. Handsome McStrongman, or, as his Native American buddies call him, Dances with Dinos. Here we see the Mercedes-Benz GLE 450 AMG Coupe, a car so seductively elegant, you just can't wait to be covered in its fluids. They check on the status of the red-headed bastard, but are shocked to discover he's not in his cage. McStrongman and wife enter the ginger's room. Yeah, this'll buff right out, he replies. Turns out the cure for gingerness has one surprising side effect. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the cure turns them into dinosaurs, says the woman from a very safe distance. Luckily, the ginger retrieval team is already on the case. And instead of locating the ginger/dinosaur, the team leader decided it was just easier to die. In an act of solidarity, the rest of the retrieval team also die. Timmy and brother hop into a giant glass testicle and are forced to watch clips of The Tonight Show. Luckily, the Gingersaurus saves them from suffering through yet another terrible sketch. He then asks if Timmy and brother want to hang out. Be friends with a ginger? I think not, they exclaim as they jump to their deaths. And now we visit Dr. Ho, who from his office and secret OnlyFans studio enjoys a nice, refreshing glass of urine. Dr. Handsome McStrongman takes a moment to admire his hunting prowess.
I told you I'd shoot, but you didn't believe me. Why didn't you believe me?
It was at this point in the recap that Vincent D'Onofrio appeared.
When I was a boy, my father didn't let me watch cartoons, but now that he's gone, I will watch whatever the hell I want.
Hesitant to live in a world ruled by gingers turned dinosaurs turned dino saucers, this crazy fool steals a helicopter and decides to crash the damn thing right into the Ginger Dome. The winged redheads took flight, driven by the desire, nay, the need to harass this poor woman who made fun of their pasty complexions just hours before. They dropped her in a lake and gave her the soaking of her life. Ginger and her jackbooted thugs stormed onto the scene. They proceeded to shoot at those poor flying redheads. He chokes the poor Ginger while she yells, "Stop resisting!" Here we experience how the world looks through a redhead's eyes. McStrongman tries to tell Vincent that the gingers turned dinosaurs are not the same ones from that terrible cartoon. He understands but is slightly disappointed. McStrongman hatches a plan to round up all the dinosaurs. so he can hold them and pet them and love them and name them George. As it turns out, little Timmy and brother did not die. As punishment, Ginger forces them into the dinosaur feeding vehicle, so they free these Gingersauruses to meet up with the other Gingersaurus. McStrongman fears that when the Gingers get together, there's a chance they could explode. Little Timmy and brother continue to abuse the poor Gingers, but they finally get their comeuppance. The group happens to run into Vincent, who's busy watching his stories. Suddenly, a Gingersaurus appears. Vincent knew just what to do. Too bad the Gingersaur prefers line dancing.
Don't hate me. In front of Vanessa!
Later, the other Gingers gang up on the original Gingersaurus and give him the soaking of his life. In the aftermath, the Gingersaurus and McStrongman exchange glances. There's only one thing left to do now. This concludes the movie recap. If you enjoy our nonsensical ramblings, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment.